Hi, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can perform unpaired student t-tests using Prism. So I'm using version 9.5, and when you open the Prism, it provides you on this side a number of options to create table. For unpaired t-tests, you're going to choose the column option, and you're going to make sure that the option you're choosing is the enter replicate values stacked into columns. Once you've made that sure, just click on create, and it gives you this table of data one. So what you're going to do is that there's a multiple different columns. So you're going to paste your data here. So in this case, I have one control column and one treatment column, and I want to find out the difference between these two. So in this ribbon here, you find this option Analyze. So you're going to click on Analyze, and in the column analyses section, you're going to choose t-test. And in t-test, after choosing t-test, you're going to make sure that you have selected both the columns A and B. And once you've made that sure, just click on OK. And here you're going to make sure that the experimental design is unpaired, which means that both these columns are unrelated. They are total two different data set, and you want to compare them. In paired one, the data sets, they are related. So we cannot do that. We cannot choose paired option for this unpaired student t-test. So you're going to make sure that you've chosen unpaired option here. And in the options window, you're going to make sure that the confidence interval is 95% and p-value is two-tailed. And I also like to add additional result of descriptive statistics for each data set, and then you just have to click OK. And then it shows you the results. So here it shows that the table that it analyzed is data one, which is basically the data which we input. So in the results section, you can see your analysis results. And under the unpaired t-test, you can see your p-value, and you can also check whether it's significant or not. In this case, yes, which means it is significant. And in the descriptive statistics table, you can also see the mean of each group. So column A, which was control, and column B, which was treatment, you can see the mean, and you can also see their standard deviation and standard mean as well. So the next thing is going to be the graphs. So under the graphs, you're just gonna ignore this estimation plot. We can always delete either by double clicking on this or right click, and then you just delete this sheet because we don't need this. So then this window pops up where it gives you a number of different options to choose your design for the graph. So you can choose the bar, the vertical ones. You can also choose the horizontal one, but usually people do the vertical one, right? So you're just gonna choose this one and click OK. So now is the time to make this graph prettier. So for x-axis, I already have my labels, so I don't need this additional X title. So you can just click on it and then just delete. And on y-axis, you're gonna, for this one test, I input the blood glucose. So I will just choose this one and click anywhere, and it will move in the vertical position. And if you want to put any sort of title for your graph, but I usually wouldn't, so I just click on it and you can just delete it. And then you can also drag this line to make the bar thick, or you can just control their width. And when you double click on the graph, it gives you more options where you can choose to change the colors for each data set. So you just click on the data set that you want to change. For control, so I want to change the color of the bar, so I'll just change the color here, maybe to blue, but I will also change the color for dataset B, treatment, to maybe red, and then I just click OK, and it will change the color for both. But now I want to add the standard error or standard deviation. So I will choose all data sets here, and then you go here, line add, and click here, and then choose mean with standard error mean or mean with standard deviation. I will choose standard error mean and just click on it and click OK, and it will give you standard error mean for both your dataset. And now that you also have the results from the t-test and you want to show them on your graph, you can also do that by just clicking on this draw option. And once you click on the draw option, Prism automatically adds the notation. So that is how you use the Prism for unpaired student t-test.